Everyday Tori, we dey make sense.
Something like that.
For PG, they call am grow meter. Grow meter. You know, say as children, you dey grow quick. Your parents will just go uniform, buy school shoe for you. No. Your leg no dey fit enter the shoe again. So now they go create allowance. Say at least before the shoe go tight you, or before the uniform go still tight you, you no go enter again. You go still give time. So that's why they go so cloth. It be like agbada for your.
But it be like say parents no dey sew such uniform again today.
Now they do, but I still dey see some mostly where they go public schools, their uniform dey big for their body.
Na true.
Na why some people don tear.
I remember that time when we dey school, we dey do na different fashion we dey do. Sometimes we go fly our polo, we go carry candle, put iron am so that the thing go stand as we dey go. My people are welcome now, and with us for this studio today, we get a clergyman, Prince Sunday Ezugu. He go shook mouth for the story wey we talk yesterday. We talk about incest yesterday. That's parents, papa wey dey join body with him daughter, mama wey dey join body with his son, brother wey dey join body with his sister. Na that one we still bring again today. Na part 2. And the question wey we dey ask now be say, this kind join body of family members, na e get mental issue dey inside. Na the reason why we go carry clergyman today, make him come shook mouth with us.
The word big. Call am na pastor na.
Okay. Na pastor, reverend. Na him we carry reverend come, man of God come, make him shook mouth with us for this matter. Reverend Prince Sunday Ezugu, we welcome you to this.
You're welcome.
Welcome,
Thank you so
man.
much, Reverend.
Welcome. Welcome. And for this matter we dey discuss, for this join body, I wan ask, e get spiritual implication?
Yes, sir. You see, this I first of all I want to thank you for this important topic we want to carry on table, because the kind corruption wey dey our world today is too much, and it dey cause plenty problem. You see, sometimes people will call me things like in this kind of case now, we don't refer to saying na mental problem. Those where go school of doctor and human being, if we analyze their own. But at the end of the day, you go come discover say the major problem when we get number one, we say we know they close to God. And when we know they close to God, anyway we God know they, nothing good happen. Anyway we God know they, people know the reason why. And that is the problem. Anyway, when you find evil in this world, na sin, na concern. Nobody feel reason where God know they with that person. And that is why it good make everybody when they our world today come close to God. Because when God leaves you, it will become another thing. And so when you begin to act, people will come say you get mental. But because God know they with you. Now be the reason of all this problem we see for the world today.
See.
I ask her this question quickly. Now not be only you follow. Say Reverend no. People they talk say because today for this our obodo Naija, if you open Tori paper every time, now so you go they read say Papa for this state. In fact, all of the states from north to south to east, west to, and so we go dey read how Papa dey sleep with the children. Na in daughters, na wetin just dey reign be this. No single day go pass wey you no go open paper. But wetin we go dey talk say why we even bring you here be say churches be many. Dem be dey preach. So wetin go dey happen wey say all these bad things, especially this thing just go dey happen.
My sister, this thing na better question I need to ask me so. The issue be say if the way we take get school everywhere 9 people they learn, this country where we dey inside for don't change. The issue be all these churches where we get plenty, how many of them they think about they think about the soul of people where they come to church? I mean, plenty pastor today na money they look for. They go for, they know if they go to the pulpit, they're no longer preaching the kind of message we say you go hear him, you go begin cry, say God, which way I don't offend you, please forgive me. It's not if you open television, see everywhere where they preach, you go see people, hey, right on. If you tell person the truth, you don't go happy like that. You don't go happy. In fact, let me remember a pastor when they tell truth as go one time, no, they even get plenty members. People go run away from a church. Because everybody know they like people. A natural man know they like waiting open up. Now be the problem. If the pastors when we get for the war come get strong mind, talk the Bible the way you take the evil, bad thing will reduce.
Okay, this one where you talk now say pastor no they talk about say na prosperity money they find. But for the Bible now, 2 questions I will ask you now. For the Bible talk say money na the will of gospel. That's money is the will of gospel. Okay. I don't know whether it inside Bible anyway, but people they talk say money is the will of gospel. Okay. That is one.
Money no day.
Gospel no go spread. That is one. Then 2, this before we go come out for the matter where we dey talk. This matter where we dey talk now, this incest matter where we dey talk now. I want to ask you, wetin the Bible talk for this matter?
Wetin if you go the book of Leviticus, because now here God declare a man. You get to that places where God talk like where it happened in the book of Genesis. But that time, law never come that time. Like you see Abraham, you see somebody like Jacob, where he married 2 sisters. You see like Lot, where he go sleep with his 2 daughters. Those ones stay. But that time they call them dispensation of promise. But as in the book of Leviticus, God don't give them law as they come out from Egypt that time. When things can happen, God man no come like what in the God. So it good. May they talk, may they make law so that things go the way it's supposed to be. Because even if we might not resemble God, we like good thing, God man like good thing. Because Lord, waiting they make law is they make things stay in order. Because nobody will not like waiting in order. God say, Moses, I will give you law. We say, go tell these people where they behave. In that place, God, in the Leviticus chapter 18, God can talk say from verse 6 to 16. God warned her. He warned them seriously. Say no papa should sleep with a king. No mama should sleep with a son. No sister. No papa sleep with a granddaughter or grandson. Within the family like that. Say, or has God talking? When you go to 20 and the same 18, God, because of the way it is serious, God bring punishment that should be meted on people where you like at it. Number one, God talk say any person who try no go get again for this war. That is in Leviticus 18. Say God say he will go childless. That's what he talk about. Number two, he get three offense or punishment where God say the person go wait for the person where the offense. Number one, we say he no get picking. Number two, God talk say that person should be excommunicated.
Okay.
Because now abomination it be.
Now abomination. From my place.
Now abomination you don't good for ear. Anybody when they reason, whenever you hear this kind of thing, they pain their heart. Because now abomination it be. God say the person should be excommunicated. Nobody should. Nobody should. I said God talk.
Okay.
Then
what about the third one?
The third one, God say they should put the person to death.
Okay.
But they kill him. Say the person no deserve to live.
But for the Bible now, this one where they talk, I no one come up for this topic where they talk.
No.
But for this, all these things where you talk now, I know say for the Bible, even Jesus talk say he no come to set aside the law, but saying don't come to
fulfill the law.
So now, some pastors, some of your colleagues will talk say for Old Testaments, old things don't pass. Say now new dispensation we did for New Testament. That's why you will see some of these Pentecostal churches, they know they too dwell on the Old Testament, the New Testament. So maybe now some of these things they encourage this the way we talk about.
That is the thing where we talk. You know, say our people say half education is worse than no education. Person when you go carry Bible, they preach when you go school to read the Bible where we say the pastor, and then they spoil something. The Old Testament and the New Testament, they're not the quarrel. The Old Testament now be the foundation for the New Testament. Even though if you build house, you go lay foundation. As you finish the house, nobody go see the foundation. They go now the building they see. But you know, say without that foundation, the building no go stand. So as you know, they see the foundation. If they say the foundation, no, they important again. Jesus say, "I come, may they fulfill the law." No mean say the law no get power again. It because grace na time of mercy. And Paul come talk say for Romans say, shall we continue in sin that grace will abide? He said, God forbid.
That's
the grace come. Make we see the love of God. We go say, oh Jesus, thank you. Thank you for waiting for this kind of love where you don't go show us. And because of the love where Jesus go show us, we come out from bad thing. Not begin to do bad thing again, because they say we did for grace.
not true.
No, not waiting bad.
Not true. Not true. It's okay. This all these things where you don't talk now. Despite where we say God give warning, say make we not do all these things. People they still they do. Waiting you feel say cause am.
Yes. One be say, I go blame number one, I go blame the government, I go blame parents, I go blame pastors. These three people when I mention so follow cause this trouble. If you look at waiting they go on today, before home, in those days, if you see the way they train some of us or the elderly people, that time even our cultural value, we respect it. You understand? But today, in the name of civilization, person go born begin. You see the kind cloth when you go so come wear begin. You understand? If you see, in fact, one small girl when I see one day, now you go do like this, say shape, men go suffer. One small girl. It tell me. I said, which can't be this one? And the mama go there. If you won't be, they say, why? Say that small picking deliver. You see, that parental failure follow the issue. Government come on. I don't know whether there's sometimes they say those where they make law follow the destroy the law. They man, if you catch somebody, the law where they control this is they weak. Because sometimes if you catch if a big man person will get connection, they can't go before you know it, they don't do one like this. Everybody now this will come give people age, they don't fear again. Pastors Kuma don't they talk plenty about grace. They don't they talk about waiting condemn what is bad. Now the problem is that. And so people don't understand the real truth. Somebody tell me story will make me cry. You see, before in Turkey, see Christian, and they more in population. But they keep preaching this kind of gospel when they preach for Nigeria today. When the persecution, nobody stand and defend the faith because they are not they don't get leg on top of the faith. And the problem will get that. So if Nigeria don't take time, if we don't take time for churches today to teach our members the real thing, I fear problem will be.
So, well, before we go for break, and before we go for maybe we'll go break first. When we come back, we go continue. My people, now welcome back. Don't forget to still like our page and then send in your comments. We go read them, we go acknowledge them, and then go to our YouTube too. Make you subscribe. Then we did Instagram, we did Twitter. Make we just go there. We go there relate. We still get Reverend Prince Sunday Ezugu here, and now the matter of incest, whether person wey dey join body, papa mama wey dey join body, the whole family wey dey join body together as if dem marry, whether na e get mental issue inside. We bring this topic yesterday, but we feel say we no treat am well enough. That's why we go carry people wey sabi put mouth from the religious angle today, make dem shook mouth with us. Reverend Sunday is still there with us. Winifred, you want say something?
Yes, before we go on break, I know as we dey talk about this incest, you know, something wey still happen be say of this gay marriage. Man go dey join body. In fact, not just join body, you go marry, you say they go church, they will go where another religious organization, they want go join. Women too, they still dey do something. So what do you think about all these things?
It's very, very bad. And people wey know something, you they call am say societal failure or moral depravity. Then they call am for Oyibo. Good. Bible they talk say na sexual perversion. If they do am the way God no want am, because God, everything wey they do for this life good if you follow the way God said they should do am, e go good. God will never create. If God wants man making a sleep with a fellow man, he will create only men now. For Bible, God said in the book of Genesis, say God created Adam. You understand? When you look at the man that was alone, he said he no good make man stay only him. Make him look for somebody who could help him in everything, both in sex and other things. Then God in his wisdom, because if human being thinks say God they foolish, the Bible say that the stupidity of God now it be better past the wisdom of human being. God in his own wisdom can create a woman, he no create man. So if God want them that way, if we create another man, join her, forget about woman. Or if we make a woman, make another woman, join her. So when God create man, create woman, man again go say no, say what thing God do no good. So it's like now big insult to God.
Like say God, you know do am well.
You know
like
do
this
well.
is supposed
Yeah,
to
now
be.
so he's supposed to do am. So we human being now won't correct God what he do.
See this one where you talk now. Say man go say God no do am well, na like this supposed to be. Some people these things wey dem dey talk, like we talk yesterday for this show, say some people no see anything bad inside. You know think say this world don dey advance, don civilize, wey be say they can just do anything. Na this thing wey some people dey think be that o, dem feel say na civilization we dey now. Say all those things say na old fashion. Say we can do it now. You don't think say civilization, how you see civilization in all this thing wey we dey discuss?
God not against civilization. But we cannot call wetin dey bad civilization. The reason of this thing be say, you know, when person do wetin no good for the first time, in conscience dey beat am. He go cry. He go even try to say, "Oh, I'm sorry." But as the thing they accumulate, you get the time when you go reach to you, it can become normal thing.
Yes.
And then when you don't feel control, you don't talk to civilization. Now waiting society don't find themselves inside that. You understand? So civilization no be bad thing. You don't talk say make people they do bad thing. In fact, if you look at civilization, say God himself they at the center of it. Civilization they go with righteousness and not with evil. Now this one way we call civilization, when we no fit control what we do way bad, or come talk say na civilization. Because I remember wetin Paul dey talk when they do a particular thing for Bible, he try to stop am, he no gree. He goes, yeah, where the problem is coming from. Now him I been the word of God who gree. He say no be the word of God. Now him say he get another master with the controller. You understand? But when he come realize say he no fit stop and God fit say in Christ say, oh, wretched sinner like me, who will deliver me from the bondage of sin. Now they can get freedom. So if not today, they go come talk say na civilization, then now all the days. So we need to go back to God.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. So one last question from me is this: all these things we dey talk about incest, because true, you know say we will dey work for Tori house. No day go pass where you go
Open paper.
where you no go see somewhere for this our obodo Naija say papa dey sleep with a pikin. In fact, one wey we even see sef, he dey sleep with him 2 daughters since how many years?
Before they discover.
Another one sef for 10 years. Ogun State, the same thing. So everywhere for this obodo Naija, nobody come free again. So wetin you think say they go do wey take stop this thing?
It go have small. If I say wetin we go do in my own, if the leaders stand up to begin to talk, condemn these things, it go help. Kukuma, if corruption go in our system, we be say we go make strong law. We be say anybody when they catch do this thing, they go deal with them seriously. Yeah, if you go grill, because as we dey talk am for map, no be say in the happen.
But obodo then they do one say na strong law.
Well, for obodo we wetin dey happen there fit no affect us here. Now when we dey talk in our own country, where we dey talk.
I say dem get law in place for this for incest. When they go catch the
when we catch the person.
You know, na strong law.
Oh, if that is the case, then our people supposed to learn from them, do the same thing, and they discover. And two, just like we dey talk am from religious angle, courtesan don't full everywhere, and only God fit help, because most of these things wey dey happen no be ordinarily. E get some people wey go chook their hand for somewhere here, they go tell you say before this thing go happen, you go sleep with a mad person, you go sleep with your mama, you go sleep with your this thing, maybe make you get money or make you get power. So now those things na dey cause am. So because of the way human being dey desperate to make money and to grab power, it becomes somehow humanly difficult for this thing to happen. But if we go cry to God, only God fit help us. Only God. If we go fit help us, because even the person when they say make you make law, how we take trust them? Say the man they free. How we take trust them?
Yeah, but if they know they free, the law will catch them now after making the law.
If they not go make
the person when they know they free, how you go take make law? And even if you make law, you can make a law hypocritically, so that whenever I won't catch them, they go do them like this, they will escape. The thing when they go on, continue to go on. That's the problem we find ourselves here. Okay. So,
but sorry, Reverend sir, this one where you ain't talk about government. Me, I think say I also feel that one good. Say community still supposed play a role. Before when pikin, if they waka go that side, get leg. Now another person wey dey the area go say, this pikin, you report am to your mama say, I don't like the way your pikin dey waka o, check am o. But you know, say we not dey get that kind of thing again.
The world don spoil. Even the small pikin wey they see, they are no longer small. Before they say no be one person they born pikin in our community they born.
Yeah.
Some this time nowadays, if you go report a pikin, you get pikin wey go report, he go even kill you. Say why you go report to your parent? You go look and say,
parent go say wetin concern you.
Wetin concern you? When they say wetin concern, why you chook man wetin no concern you?
Some parent go talk like that.
For school, even for school where we dey like this, some teachers say they fear to punish the student, because if you do am, you go.
Some parents go go school go. It don't happen before.
Now the problem with that. You see, now the problem where we get with that. And this one where they talk about society. Even the person wey dey thief, you go fit catch am, they begin beat am. Police go come say, hey, you dey take law into your hand. Say, why you no report for police? You see the problem where we don't find ourselves. So this is the reason why we see this thing they grow. If we become sincere to ourselves, come say no, this thing enough is enough. Everybody come say no. Come dey sincere to this thing. Just in 2 months, you no go hear this kind of thing again.
Not true. Now, last question from me. I want to know. Yesterday for this show, I talked something. I say, anybody wey dem catch saying they do this kind of thing, make them first, before them go carry and go court, make them first check him brain, whether him brain correct, whether something don't lose for him brain. Wetin you think for this one?
Well, for me, as somebody wey dey inside this time with dispensation, I no fit condemn am totally, because we go school to learn, and the thing we learn for school no dey totally useless. And even God himself na he institute education make it help human being. But the issue is that I don't really agree 100% say na mental problem na make person dey do this thing. Number one, na choice. Choice and lack of self-control.
But if you get, sorry, I no cut you. But if I agree with you, say it no be mental problem. If it be spiritual problem, then
some people will say that devil push them.
If it be spiritual problem, sometimes actually it's spiritual problem. But for public, it is very hard sometimes for people to believe say things they spiritual. I don't say spiritual things na church they talk.
So now your jurisdiction be that. Now your area be that.
So somebody say, come on, what did they even talk that? This kind of spiritual. Yes, there are what we do when they call spare. Some people feel do something really bad, and somebody will come cause am. Say, go better for you, and so you will do. That one they work, they follow. And if you be person where you find yourself, and maybe say they do am against your own wish, if you ask a question, say what thing come with this one, choose what it is. If not God, you go embrace. Look for somebody, man of God, who is strong, who will help you in prayer. You go come on. If you don't like him, because you get people where they do things, they don't like him. Yeah, they don't know how they go take stop him. He did like that. Because you get one person where they talk on Facebook, one they say the problem we find itself same masturbation. You don't know how to stop up. I say, my brother, leave that thing alone. Say he get it with me. I don't know. Say that thing. I say I do it. But as I come discover, say no bad. That from that day till now, stop. I leave him. Do you understand? So he get people. they don't actually like what they are doing. They don't just not get the power to say I don't go do it. So that's the issue.
You know, say some of these things before we go come out for studio because our time don't go.
Okay.
I'm not sure say we go fit take other Tori again.
Okay.
You know, say like you said now, say you know say na sin, and then you after you stop am. You know, say some people like you said they won't stop, but it is a problem for them to stop this kind of thing.
They should look.
God.
Not even look for somebody who will help them. God, they walk through human being. You see, sometimes ordinary counseling can help you. When you go meet person with no passion, it will help you, go advise you before you know it. If actually you won't come out from it, you understand? Prayer, they stop him. You see, and sometimes punishment, they help him. If you catch somebody on this thing and deal with them seriously, if you not be everybody they work, but some people it will work.
They go fear.
Yeah, you go fear.
When there's no consequence, say this.
And you not go work for everybody, but even in this life, you know, say we not get everything 100%, but at least you will get where they go pass. Say you try. So that's it.
Thank you very much, Reverend Sunday Ezuku. We really enjoy your time with us. We thank you, and we hope say if we call you another day, you go come.
Why not?
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
My people, we dey sorry, we will get plenty story for you, but our time don't go. They know they pinch me here, says to the time don't go. We no go fit continue. But if you say make we continue, make we just take one. I go take this one wey some people from some sugar daddy for Benue, na in dey break glasses of their cars, windscreen of their car, everything on top say then they fight on top one side chick.
Side chick, oh. In fact, the matter time I say as this Zebudaya, I say
Wow.
person, they know people. They not be say there's be single boys, so single men now, married men, the sugar daddy, now they fight over side chick.
I don't know whether we fit get the picture. Our time don't go. Because they destroyed their cars very well. My people now here we go stop for today. Make una join us tomorrow again. I hope say una enjoy our show. You know say we no go ever disappoint you. Now better story we go package for you for our next edition where we go bring for you. And don't forget to join us on our Facebook. Like our Facebook page. Send in your comments, and then on Instagram and all that we are there. Go to our YouTube channel, you like our subscribe, and like our page. Now here we go say bye bye till tomorrow. We go see you. Now bye bye.
Bye bye.